Everyone who comes through this area knows about the Genoa Tower. It is so iconic and it's almost surreal on how big an impact it's made on everybody.
It really reflects so much of the Colorado spirit when people get crazy ideas in their heads and think, I'm going to do this. In 1925, Charles Gregory decided to build a roadhouse, gas station, way station on this highest point. They were doing fairly well during World War II. This place was bustling.
It was a great place to stop. I understand there was everything from a steakhouse to a dance hall, a filling station, and then the roadside attraction. I just really feel like it really tells the story on the plains and the early days of the motor car. I'm born and raised in Lincoln County. One of our kindergarten field trips was to come see the Genoa Tower, and we climbed all the way to the top, and that was a big deal when you're about 6 years old.
We found out that the tower was going up for sale, and a bunch of friends just said, we cannot let this piece of Colorado history go. So we bought it and have been working on restoring it ever since.
The water well and the sewer system, the septic system, were hand dug by the previous owners and were completely dried up and unusable. What you're seeing that has happened here is just neglect and years of closure, right? And so over time, weather has taken its toll, and some of the elements that were used to construct the building haven't withstood the test of time.
We realized we had maybe were in over our heads on some of this. The very first year, we were chosen as one of the endangered places in Colorado, and that really helped us. We wanted people to know what a treasure this was out on the plains.
I took the job of Executive Director for Lincoln County Economic Development in 2015, and that was my first reconnection to the tower.
We started putting together thoughts about how this can be not only sort of a 21st century version of the way station that it had originally been, but also how could it be a catalyst for opportunity for this community and region too.
People need to know there is still community out on the plains. There's culture out on the plains. There are unbelievably interesting things out on the plains.
We thought this could be a really interesting place for people to come and stay for longer periods of time, enjoy the tower, enjoy the area.
We can set up the kitchen with a mobile kitchen and people will be able to experience the old cafe, which will be great.
And then aesthetically returning it to that beauty and glory of what it looked like when it opened.
Colorado Preservation, Inc. and the Endangered Places program has meant so much to us. It put us on with professionals who could assure us that what we were doing had meaning and was worth doing for the people of Colorado.
Colorado Preservation, Inc. has been an incredible advocate and connector for us. We are on our way right now in being able to bring the tower back to the public.
I know in that preservation part, it's also important not to lose the storytelling that came with the facility.
Keeping that whole story alive and connected to the past while we really plan and fund for the future.
We have many more plans down the road, but our focus now is the tower has to be back in shape for another century and a whole new generation of Coloradans. We have to save this for Colorado.